Owning a home used to be the American dream.
But for millions of millennials, that dream has turned into a cruel joke.
In the 1980s, your parents could buy a house on one salary.
Today, you need 2 incomes, a spotless credit score, and a miracle. So, what happened?
Why can't millennials buy homes in the richest country on earth? Let's find out.
Back in 1970, the median home price in the United States was around $23,000, roughly $2. Fast forward to today, that same house costs over $400,000, more than 6 to 8 times what. Wages have barely budged in 40 years, but home prices? They've skyrocketed. Millennials are working harder, earning less in real terms, and competing in a market rigged against them. Every time a millennial tries to save for a down payment, housing prices jump another 10%. The average millennial leaves college with $37,000 in student loan debt. That's money that could have been a down payment. For decades, we told young people, go to college, get a good job, and buy a home. But that promise broke. Instead of building wealth, many graduates started adult life in debt.
And just as they began working, the 2008 financial crisis hit, wiping out job, savings, and trust in the system.
Here's the dirty secret no one talks about. Millennials aren't just competing with each other. They're competing with Wall Street. Investment firms and hedge funds are buying thousands of single-family homes, sometimes entire neighborhoods, and drives up prices and squeezes out first-time buyers.
In some cities, 1 in every 5 homes is owned by institutional investors. So even if you can afford a mortgage, you might lose your dream home to a billion-dollar company with cash in hand.
Housing isn't the only problem.
Rent, healthcare, childcare, and food costs have exploded.
Millennials now spend over half their income just to survive, not to get ahead.
I feel like I'm doing everything right, but I'm still broke. And that's the reality for millions. It's not about laziness. It's about an economy that's stacked against an entire generation.
What happens next depends on what we choose to do together.
Millennials are delaying marriage, children, and even retirement, not because they want to, but because they have to. They're renting longer, moving to smaller cities, or giving up on homeownership entirely.
There's a shift happening. Remote work, shared housing, co-living, and financial education are redefining the American dream. Maybe the dream isn't dead.
It's just evolving. Will the next generation learn from this or inherit the same broken system?